Make an interesting color for my armor. Take this to a dyer later. feel the heat leaving my body. I found the right cauldron. Hopefully how to override this machine. Gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. Wonder if merchants would be interested. Machine. It must be a bristleback. It must be chainsaw. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. Might be able to tinker with my other gear too. The ground's soaked with acid. Did bristlebacks do this? I'll save this for a dyer. I don't think I can get past them. Guess I should leave it for now. on to that. Made it. And there's another one of those devices. A lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. Not even a dent. Useful for making dyes. Okay, almost there. Here we are. Looks like there's another device up here. Got another lens. I'll tuck this away for now. I can almost see the... entire valley up here. No wonder the Carja built this watchtower. There's another watchtower on the other side of the valley. I wonder if it's got a lens at the top. I'll have to find a cauldron out here to learn how to override that.
Outlander approaching. Is that the Savior? Wanna come in, Savior? Business in chain scrape then? What can we do for you?
Next round's on me!
Welcome to Chain Scrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Dwarf's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the forge. Petra? Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump. It's nice to see you too. And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place. Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage. Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chain Scrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland? You've heard of him. Yeah. But he's a story best told over a cold beer. Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west. Oh. There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Where'd that Javad go? I have words.
The more you say it,
Words
the more
for him.
wrong it sounds. Eyes up here, sister! Red is a card and green is
I am going to
Eyes up here, brother!
1, 2. We are on the same side here, Olmont. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Cardu who let the bristlebacks into the valley. Sent them straight through the gates of Barren Light. That is preposterous. Why? You mean the land that honest Aldrin laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governments? The land that, should you sign the decree,
Oh, damn concession decree.
would be managed by the people who actually live and work on it.
And even the Savior needs some back.
practice.
Nice to see you too. Aren't you late for work?
Ah, finally!
Stop! I mean, cook salad. Like, the camera's ruining the forge out here.
Not to this living thing. Town ain't got it.
Sister! Over here!
What?
Looking sharp as hell. Charts. Why else would one
To the flame. I'd love some ale.
Stew. Ow. Notice.
looking sharp as ever. So, into the dark?
They'll never know.
What? I'll focus on my job. Focus on
How goes it,
whatever it is.
What?
Doors are gonna mess with this crowd.
That reminds me.
I am most certainly sober. Watch as I walk in a straightish line.
What's wrong with my face? Blaze up the bellows.
put my drink? Anyone? Anyone?
Don't pull that face off.
I am most certainly so. Watch as I walk in a straightish line.
Come on, where'd you take this thing?
Olvin can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of it.
Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do?
Or did you miss
Have
that
Arnold
part?
throw his crutch at him?
No, I saw. You're right. I'll have you back.
Stupid. How could there be an underground city in the desert?
One, don't call me stupid. And two, I don't know. I didn't put it
I
there.
see you all made it back.
Hammer and tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey!
What's important is everyone made it out. No thanks to Olvin.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to stick together, in case he decides to send his goons over. You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Olvin. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
Back into my work. But sometimes you need a short break. You got a long one.
Did you hear who's in charge now? Oh, and trust him to piss in a straight line.
Is it really that bad?
He's about as much.
I need to make this right.
We will.
Well, it's not
Don't worry.
put him in charge.
No, no, we all know who did that. But it's going to be us who pay for it.
Freak. What? Barren Light?
Why can't we just leave it be? Go back to the claim.
We're not leaving till Olvin pays for the damage he's done.
All of you stay away from Olvin. We don't need any more trouble.
Bet you 50 sharks they get eaten by the Tanakh.
King of Vod managed to make peace with us, didn't he?
The Tanakh drove the Red Raids out with half our numbers. Now that tells you something.
That you believe hearsay too easily?
You really think they'll put up with all that Karja talk?
Olvin can't just ignore us like this, can he? We almost died because of him.
Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do? Have Arnold throw his crutch at him?
The way it smells. What? Rain? You get loads of that here. No, the smell.
I need to make this right.
Or that
We will. Don't worry.
A little too close to the west for my life.
is... Can't be lie around.
I think I've had too much to drink. Is that a
How am I
Nora?
supposed to work with a hammer in this state?
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working.
What, can't you see I'm trying to drink here?
Oh, hi.
Yeah? Just 'cause there's two of you doesn't mean I can't take you. Huh. That one looks like she needs a drink.
Someone said I had the best singing voice in all the time. Round! The more you say it, the more wrong it sounds.
I'll have you know I am the...
Oh, hey!
Hey, Lloyd.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just I own the board, since usually pick. Remember, each machine can only move a certain. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines. Just need to move that. Gotta move that machine forward. Gotta move that machine forward. Move that machine forward. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. Best end your turn so we can keep going. You have to end your turn there, Red. We still got a lot of ground to cover. End your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your... It'll be fun, Now move the piece closer. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power and its own, this board only, and your, so in total, since my machine, and just like your machine, so right now, this means your machine, did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking, just attack my machine, okay? Let my machine have it! Come on now, attack my machine so we can move on. Let my machine have it! Just attack my machine, okay? Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move one. Go ahead, just sprint over to my machine. If you sprint, you'll be able to reach my machine. Try sprinting up to one of my machines. If you sprint, you'll be able to reach my machine. Go ahead, just sprint over to my machine. Try sprinting up to... If you sprint, you'll be able... Downside to sprinting is that your machine can overcharge... You're gonna have to overcharge that machine to land a hit on mine. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, same as in the wilds. Machines have both armored. It's easy. Rotate your machine for me. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your... You don't have... Your machine... Go ahead. Go on. Gotta move your machine downwards there, Red. You're gonna have to move that machine downwards if you want to see this next trick. You've already attacked a machine and but, and by the look of your, you'd be sacked with some overcharge. Just gotta overcharge that. Come on then. Why not attack my machine while you got... You gotta attack my machine first. Ain't that a thrill? Now we book good news. You're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the cup that's now. But that just, you'd be surprised the advantage. I know it, it's but you might save, though they'll, oh, no, oh, no, now I could even third. You know where to find me, Red.
Knew you couldn't resist some good company. He's giving me that
Hammer strike steel! The usual, Hinda.
Almost 4.
I am most certainly so. Watch as I walk in a straight.
You ever wonder if this is worth it? These moments over a few shards. A few shards
You know what? I will have some of that for me.
Hey, Milda. Milda. Took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, not trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly.
But
my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf.
Ah, hello again.
About that. What did you need to make your signature dish?
A corrugated metal panel, for starters. I can use it until I get another groove griddle forged. You can probably pull one out of a scrounger scrap pile northeast of here. I'll clean it first, don't worry. And for the dish itself, some wild meat and a handful of bitter leaf stems. Then I can get cooking.
I should be going.
Right.
Missy!
That's empty. Be careful not to let this stain my hands. Scroungers. Mold have said I could find a metal panel in the house. Through the scrap piles for a metal panel. Stuff for the stash. I think I have everything I need for Mildiv. Good thing, too. I can use a decent meal. This pigment will work well on armor.
to catch you soon.
One drink for other meat.
Oh, hi! Not again.
So, are you new to the Dawn?
You know what we need? Proper survey.
Ignoring me again?
Laughing about
We
We're on the same side here, Olvo. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all know it was the Carja who let the bristlebacks into the valley, sent them straight through the gates of barren light.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
You know what we... Proper survey.
Aren't we as dinosaur eyes?
Of course you gotta slap the face.
And my mate goes, tongs? No, but I do have a pair of tweezers.
Ah, Savior! Over here! Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Olvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Olvin up.
What is this concession decree that Olvin wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. and why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but chain scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience, well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Didn't expect to see you up and about.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's Oder. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring, master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters. I've heard the Tenakth have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear. Attacks are fast, but easily blocked. So learn to combine them with other attacks. attacks break weapon blocks and do more damage. But they're slow, so your opponents might counterattack.
Yeah, you. Yeah. Hope you got that food. Yeah.
Power attacks smash weapon blocks to really hammer an enemy with damage. But they're slow and leave you vulnerable, so pick your moment.
Finally gonna put your muscle.
Almost ready to go? No! Yeah!
Fine day for singing, I say.
My voice.
What?
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone?
That's fascinating.
Tell me I don't sing. Is that
Not again.
What? Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
I can use.
All I'm hearing excuses, you know? Everyone wants to
Try, but how'd you
Tough luck. Welcome back, Savior. Here for some practice?
You! Hope you got that roof fixed. Must be someone
Took a hammer to your head.
You ever wonder if this is worth it? Missing these moments over a few shards. Few shards can buy a barrel.